Hello, Bumpy McSquiggums here, and after an extremely long break from WindForge, I am back. There has been several updates, some patches, and everything else, and the game seems to be a little less laggy. It still does have its lag issues, and that was one of the main reasons I actually gave it such a break, hoping that the developers would fix some of the issues. I've had the game crash already once while I was recording, so I am trying a second attempt here at recording episode 18. And hopefully it all goes well. As it stands right now, I only plan to do about 3 more episodes. Unfortunately, too many other things have kicked into high gear, and, well, they are now distracting me and keeping me from being able to really focus on this game. So, with that, 3 more episodes should showcase a decent chunk of the game. It should give you guys a rough idea whether or not you want to play it, and what to do and what not to do in the game. So, let's see if I can remember what in the world it was I was doing. Where am I? Let's start with that. Okay, I am in the prison once again. I guess I just got my stuff back. And I think I want to go to the Temple of Stillness. I think that is the plan. Now, I don't remember where exactly it was that I parked my airship. It looks like it's actually right outside here. So perhaps I will head out and join my airship. Assuming I can do these things without dying, which I'm not 100% certain that that is a possibility. Probably a possibility, but there's no way to be 100% certain. Couple more shots. Oops, and there we go. Showcasing my amazing dodging abilities there. That's fine. It's all well and good. And, well, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Like I said, the game is pretty fun, but still some things that, well, I wish they would have done maybe a little bit different. Like, all the elements for an amazing game are here. I just feel there's still some work that needs to be done before the game hits the level of, like, oh my gosh, this is the greatest game ever created. Like I said, I love the world that they've designed. I love the whole concept and idea behind a lot of their stuff. The grappling hook is pretty sweet. I like that a lot. The combat, it's a little flaky. It's probably one of the weaker parts of the game. I like the fact that they do have kind of a higher emphasis on combat. But again, there's just something lacking of it. The whole airship design, steampunk world, I like that actually quite a bit. I find it to be more than slightly charming, and, well, it's pretty good. I like the infinite storage that is accessible through any of the storage containers that you build, although, I mean, there's so much about this game that I think is just spot on and really, really well done, but there's still something about the game that, I don't know, it needs something more than it has for me to be super happy. Maybe it's just me, maybe I'm greedy, I don't know. But I'm hoping that I get to see what they've done with the patches. Maybe it'll change my mind completely. Maybe I will be 100% on board to finish the game all the way through. I don't generally like stopping games. I do try to finish almost everything that I play. There's still a few that I haven't done all the way through. A few that, you know, like the weekly run series, for instance. That's always going to be hit or miss. So I don't count that the same as I would most things, because it's not the same. But there are things that, like the Ease 2, I plan to go back and finish eventually. I haven't quite finished that yet, but it's something that is still on the docket that I do wish to finish. So I will probably one day actually finish that. Alright, well right now we're actually fairly unhealthy. We're hurting a little bit, so I'm going to munch away on some of these items down here. I like that they've added the health in the bottom there. I'm pretty sure they did that in one of the last episodes that I did. Maybe not. But I have all my items back. All the gear that I had lost is back. I have survived prison. I like the idea of the giant float. I mean, the game has so much to offer, and maybe it's just the style of game I'm not a huge, massive fan of. Like, Terraria was actually pretty good, and this game reminds me a lot of that, or Terraria, however you like to enunciate it or pronounce it. It reminds me a lot of that. It's very similar in a lot of fashion, but you know, there's certain things that are obviously different, like the airship. Being able to actually craft something that can move and fly, a vehicle of some sort, is different. I like these games, but I don't know. Maybe I'm greedy. Maybe I enjoy playing these things more just on my own. Because it's one of those things I have to be in the mood to play, and I generally spend a giant chunk of time to actually play it. So it could be as simple as that. Maybe I'm just not getting enough time to actually play it to fully commit and enjoy. Because when I played Terraria, I played it from beginning to end-ish. Pretty much every day. I mean, it was a pretty big time sink that I did with that game. Oops. And well, I just don't get to do that when I'm doing my LPs. So I'm not sure. That might have something to do with it. It might just be, I don't know. I don't know what it could be, guys. I honestly don't. But I will give you guys at least 3 more episodes out of me, and that should be enough to make you somewhat relatively happy with how things have progressed. You get to see a little bit more of the game, a little bit more of the gameplay, and hopefully some of the things they've changed in the patches and everything else. Right now I need to find this temple pretty badly. That ship really wants to kill me a lot, so we're going to try to avoid dying to it. And here we go. Alright, well, in the interest of not doing anything stupid, why don't I save? Overwrite the save there. And we'll continue onward. Alright, so there, the temple is available. Oh dear, I may have just destroyed my... oh gosh. Uh-oh. And I'm alive, but only barely. And apparently lots of really bad things are happening right now. Now this is exactly one of the... why is it constantly bursting into flames? I don't understand. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. Is there like a fireball trying to fall through the middle of my ship? What in the world is going on? Do I need to just let it burn out, or... fire rain is falling down. I guess that's the issue. Alright. Well, there you go, guys. I'm actually glad I loaded or saved right when I did, because bad stuff happened immediately after. Oh yeah, there's definitely some fire rain coming. So I'm going to... I'm not sure why this is happening, to be 100% honest. But it looks like this might be the time to get away from here. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't really care at this point. Ouch. I kind of bounced off that. I guess I'll have to use my radio to get myself brought back to somewhere, because that did not go well. So let's go break into this place and see what's in here. There's going to be something here in the temple, I'm sure of it. 1, 2, 3, 4... uh-oh. Oh dear. Oh, that did not go at all how I had thought. I saw things going very differently in my mind. Oh, yay. Alright, well, that all happened. Surprise! It was actually a surprise. Alright. Well, we're going to attempt to get away from death-defying and death-happening things. There we go. We have done so. We will avoid the shooty bits, and this place looks relatively spiky. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what... oh yeah, that's right. We have those like light gravity boots, which is pretty sweet. So I don't know exactly what we're gonna be looking at here. So this whole place is gonna be filled with nothing but spikes. It's starting to look that way. So what is this, a spike temple of doom? I mean, what are we looking at here? This is far less than awesome. Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to mine my way to wherever I'm going. It's a little off-putting, slightly disturbing to be sure. There's way too many spikes in this place. So, I guess the goal at this point for me is just to find the artifact and move on. Because, Yeah, I don't like, a lot of these temples are getting worse and nastier, and for no reason. Like, why would they even build this temple? What purpose can this temple possibly serve? See, it's stuff like this. This is one of those game design choices that I don't agree with. I can't abide. I mean, what is this place? What possible purpose could this place serve? None. Evil. That's the only possible purpose. There's no point. How would you even navigate this if you were just here? I mean, it makes no sense. Like, look, listen to the people. They're over there dying in the spikes. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Why would anybody even build this place? Ah, well. Again, it's not my cup of tea, guys, so unfortunately, I think I am going to call close to this after the 3-episode limitation that I placed on myself. But again, it should showcase everything you need to know about the game, and probably a little bit more than you would ever want to know. Close that door, I don't want that thing coming in here. Let's take a look down below. Like, this isn't even trapped with normal traps. This simply has spikes everywhere. It'd be kind of cool, I guess, if we had spike immune boots or something. I don't think that we do, so... Meh. But seriously. I mean, it's just like somebody was on a 6-week sugar binge and they just decided, hey, let's just put spikes everywhere. I mean, it's annoying if nothing else. I mean, it's not even really that challenging or difficult to deal with. It's simply an annoying thing. That's literally it. Alright, so what I'm going to do at this point is not get shot by him. I'm going to let them walk around and probably end up dying. I'm going to save once again because I can and I choose to. And I guess he died? I don't know. Oh, he did not die. Now he died. Alright, whatever. Weird. Oh gosh, hello. I think he can shoot at me, but I can't shoot at him. I'm a little concerned by this. Very effective though. Alright, why am I not healing? Oh, I am there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay! Victory. So, welcome to Spike Temple, ladies and gentlemen. When Spike TV and Spike Lee got together, this is the temple they would make. It's true. It's true. Alright, well, I gotta say, having traversed the entire bottom of this temple, not overwhelmingly impressed. I feel as though the design of the temple, not the most amazing. I don't know. Honestly, I just don't know. I don't know anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that's unfortunate. Definitely don't want to deal with that. Oh look, I can shoot it, they can't shoot me. That's a win in my book. It's a win in everybody's book. Yeah, it is. Alright, so I'm gonna break through this and continue on. Like, I grabbed a few other games, Dark Out, and let's see what else is another game that I grabbed, Edge of Space, based on how much fun I had with Terraria, but having started those games a few times and just playing for a little bit, I really haven't had any desire to go back to them. And it's not because they're bad games, it's because, well, I think it's just I don't have the time. I think it's literally that. This is terrible. I hate this place so much right now. Can't even begin to describe the level of hatred I have for this particular temple. Alright, well, in other news, we are slowly burning through all of our food supplies, our foodstuffs, because we're constantly getting hurt by spikes. And I'm just envisioning now, or picturing, having to deal with a boss at this point. How is that ever gonna work? I just don't see it happening. But what do I know, ladies and gentlemen? What do I know? Well, this could quite possibly be the longest temple in the history of mankind. It may actually take me all 3 episodes that remain of this series to actually get through it. We shall see. We shall see. Because that's not super fun. Alright, well, let's go here. Gobble up some food. Oop. We will whip out our Lenny. We will own ourselves slightly there. It's not too bad, I guess. And I'm again looking for the silver lining. I'm not seeing it. I've already dealt with you fools. Stop it. Alright, well, I guess we have to go up somehow. Which means I get to break through a floor. Oh, wait, there's a hatch over here. So I guess I don't have to break through a floor. 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah! That totally murdered me. I didn't even sort of dodge it at all. Alright, so what we're going to do now is our food supply, not the greatest. We're going to stop with the butterballs and we are going to pick ourselves up some fist nuts and drag them down into our other position here. That should be a little bit better healing for us. It does heal for more after all. I don't know, maybe we should have addressed this place from the top down. I'm not entirely certain. Oh dear. Okay, well that happened. Gotta say, the worst designed temple in the history of the world. Don't like it at all. So, I will give them credit. Their crafting is phenomenal. There's a lot you can do. It's pretty open-ended. You can do what you want. You can do some stuff that the developers hadn't even thought of. I've read some blogs and things of that nature. Oh goodness. The emphasis on combat I like quite a bit, though the realization of that combat, not the biggest fan of. I think the combat needs to be reworked slightly. Could just be my lack of weapons. Or my lack of skill with the weapons. I mean, both of those are definitely options here. As to why I'm not such a huge fan. And down he goes. We are victorious! Ish. Alright, well there's a large looking room. Maybe that's where the boss is. Because, you know, I totally need to get to the boss room right at this moment. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. The storyline I actually find to be quite intriguing too. I mean, like I said, the game is a good game. It's just not my cup of tea, I guess. And I never promised more than to showcase as best I could, and unfortunately the best I can do is what I've done. So hopefully the developers are happy with that. I mean, there's going to be people who do this far better than me that can actually make people want to buy this game more than I can. It's a sad reality that I'm not so good at the game. You guys saw my hideous creation with the SS Ugly. It was not a pretty ship. It was quite unfortunate and, well, really quite sad. I want to say that I'll probably play the game for beating it on my own, but I honestly don't know if I can even afford the time to do that. It would be nice to see the ending of this, so if I decide to play it again, maybe it's something I'll revisit later. Maybe just the break is something I need. I mean, I might be revitalized right now. I don't know for sure. All I know is it's been a game that's been weighing on me more than making me want to replay it because, again, I don't like not finishing things, and this is one of the ones that I hadn't finished. So I was a sad panda, but now I'm a slightly less sad panda. Being slightly less sad is a win in my book. A little slow on that, but not too bad, I guess. Alright, well, we need to continue onward. Still not going super well for me. That just didn't... See, they're either having a massive orgy somewhere, or they're all walking around on spikes, which still might be true with the orgy, because, I mean, the temple's designed so poorly right now that the people are just dying that are supposed to be coming to kill me, so... Take that how you will, ladies and gentlemen. Take that how you will. Well, the temple isn't overly big. That's one good thing about it. But still, it's not overly pleasant either. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And more spikes. Yay! Spikes are fundamental. Bad. I did definitely have some fun with the game though. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not a completely unfun game, but... And it does look like they have addressed some issues. I do seem to have a lot less frame rate lag. And just stuttering and everything else, so... There's still a little bit at the beginning, but right now, it's actually looking pretty good. I don't know if it's maybe the area that I'm in. It's a little bit better. I would like to see how I can actually murder some whales. I haven't been able to do that yet, and I know that sounds terrible. I want to know how to murder whales, but that's something I haven't been able to do yet. I've tried doing the whole ramming charge thing, harpooning them like Ahab and all that, which didn't really work for me, which is unfortunate. Let's see what's up here, shall we? There's a random person up there. Eventually we'll get through this. Okay. Wait for the volley to finish before we can head upward further. Normally I find that it seems to be the bottom of the temple that has all the bad guys in it. But I think we were at the bottom of the temple and we haven't seen where we need to go from there, so... I'm now leaning toward it not being the bottom of the temple that is our final destination. Oops, a little slow on that. Well, we're right here. I might as well take a look into the next level of the temple. Seems like there's a lot of nothing going on here. Honestly, I'm trying to only hit the spikes right now, and I'm failing pretty miserably. Oh, I think I can actually maybe land on that. I did it, I'm a hero. Oh boy. So many spikes, so little time. Eventually... we may find our ultimate goal in here. And then there's all these other really weird quests that we need to figure out how to deal with. Uh-oh. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we hover in the sky and be victorious. There we go. Nope, stand on a door spike. How does the door close if the spikes are in the way? The game design is flawed. Well, let's gobble up some more food. higher. Person up here. Yeah, what? Hey, there's some pantalones over here. Gray explorer pants. Nope, not exactly what we were hoping for. Again, I'm a little concerned with how the whole combat thing's gonna go, but it's been pretty much, what, 15-20 minutes of me doing nothing but drilling out spikes. Sorry guys, not the most exciting episode, unfortunately. We've cleared quite a bit of the temple thus far, but we're kind of just looming on one side of the temple. Not really accomplishing a whole heck of a lot, unfortunately. This is the sad reality that we must face. I don't know that we're... That has promise. That looks like a very, very, very large room. That may be where the boss is at. So I guess I'll clear up to where I can get to that spot without maybe overexposing myself. And then we'll see if that's actually the case, or if I'm making another terrible mistake. I've made several so far in the game. And a few in this episode, to be sure. Oh gosh, yes, this is the boss. Alright. Oh! Oh, fire bad. Stop shooting. Oh no, spikes. Oh, fireball. Ooh. Come on, fall, buddy, fall. Oops. I mean, totally intended to do that. I better die soon. Running out of places to actually fight him at. Come on, giant fire guy. What do you got? What do you got? Huh? Nothing. That's what you got. Uh oh. I'm gonna shoot you in the shin. Oh. My goodness, this guy is definitely healthier than the last couple of bosses that we fought. He just kind of owned himself a little bit there. Oh! That was mildly impressive. And the lag spike, but we did it! We have defeated him. And apparently we have some heartstone. What? Alright. We're gonna pick up lifestone gem, and then that. Now the temple's gonna go to crap. So what we're going to do is, this is starting where we're getting real laggy again. What we're going to do is this. We are going to use our radio. Our radio. I don't see our radio anywhere. There it is. I need to be outside to call for help. Am I not outside? It's under the impression that, oh gosh, that I was outside. I need to be on solid ground now to call for help. Okay. So many rules. Alright, maybe this is outside and on solid ground? It is. Alright, we're going to be taken back to town, which is sweet, sweet, nice. Tow ship, and it's going to bring our stuff back. And we managed to successfully destroy, defeat, and beat El Spico Temple. As you can see, our ship not looking so hot. Not looking so hot at all. We would like to manage our ships. Swap ship. Okay. There's the SS Ugly. We're going to go with the SS Pew Pew, see if we can swap him back, and hopefully he's not all damaged and broken. He is. It's unfortunate, and it looks like we lost our balloon at the top. Oh, nope, it's still there. It's still in the works. That's excellent. Alright, so I guess we'll repair the ship up, and then we'll call it close to this episode, guys. It's been surreal and kind of creepy and more than a little disturbing, and, well, I'd be lying if I didn't say it wasn't more than a little unpleasant. I mean, I know the temples are supposed to have their own gimmicks each time, and that's all well and good, but that was a pretty That was a pretty crappy temple. I'm not gonna lie. I did not enjoy that at all. The design was just lame from the beginning. Everything else about it was terrible. Boss fight was pretty cool, and the fact that they gave me an area to actually fight in that wasn't 100% coated in spikes, I guess that might have sort of redeemed the temple a little bit, but not completely. There we go. I suppose we got enough time to hop into town and actually turn this in, so I'm going to do that. Where am I? Am I in a different town altogether? Oh, I am. Okay, I've never been here before. Alright, well, before I go and explore the town, I guess I'll break out the episode, guys. Thanks for joining me. Hopefully you enjoy the last few remnants of WindForge as I bring this series to a close. 20 episodes, not bad. Should give you guys an idea of whether you want to play it or not. Maybe I come up with something amazing, maybe I don't. Either way, I don't know. I think I've given it a fair shake. Until the next episode, guys, my name's Bumpy McSquigums, and I will see you later.